Yo, what's up, what's up? I'm Renz Davis. Welcome to another episode of the RENZcast. RENZcast. So, I'm keeping up with it. Trying to keep up with it, doing the best I can. But before I get further into this episode of the RENZcast, let me announce I am very appreciative to all the people I have met along the way that got me to 102 subscribers. Very thrilled. I am currently in the planning and just like getting everything set up for the 100 kicks. Got a special surprise for that. Hopefully it's going to be up day or two after New Year's. Got my fingers crossed for it. Going to be an excellent time, but without further ado, let's commence. So, recent news in mixed martial arts and combat sports and boxing, yada yada yada. We've had the interesting occurrence of the Jake Paul drama. What's the Jake Paul drama? You know what it is. We have a YouTuber who has finally got himself into the boxing ring, trying to get himself notarized as kind of like a prominent fighter now. He's got a good hook. Not much else I can really say is really blowing my mind, but I guess he did wrestling for a little bit. Is what it is. He's a cruiserweight, and now he's got an open challenge. Or let me actually just read the news. This comes from the Pro Bible. Former UFC fighter Ben Askren accepts fight against Jake Paul. Now, I'm curious. Now, let's read on. It appears that Jake Paul is going to be facing former UFC fighter Ben Askren in his next fight. After knocking out Nate Robinson, Paul called out Askren, Conor McGregor, and other MMA fighters. On Tuesday night, Askren went on social media and accepted the fight against Paul. On his Twitter account, he says, "Yes, at Jake Paul, I accept. See you March 28th. Let's hear the words from his mouth.
Yes, Mr. Jake Paul, I do accept. I know you called me out after your last fight against that bum Nate Robinson. And listen, it's a pretty simple choice. I'm going to make a whole bunch of money to beat up a guy who is pretending to be an athlete. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're doing. And I know you may think I do not have too many stand-up skills, but also at the end of the day, I don't really need to. Okay? I'm a world-class athlete. I've won NCAA titles. I've been in the Olympics. I won belts in multiple mixed martial arts organizations. And quite frankly, I am impressed that you've deluded yourself into thinking you are actually a fighter. That you are really tough. That you can really box. It's quite impressive that beating up another YouTuber and beating up a boxer who looked like he'd never been in the ring before makes you somehow good at boxing. Because it doesn't. So yes, Jake, I accept. I will see you March 28th in Los Angeles. And I will humble you like millions of people want to see happen.
Now, I personally hope this fight on March 28th occurs because Ben Askren is not a boxer. He is not a kickboxer. He is not a striker by any stretch of the imagination. He's a wrestler. His game plan has always been get the takedown, ground you out, get the dominant position. If it's a finish, awesome. If it's not, it's a decision. That's what he does. It's like his breakfast cereal. Nom 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 nom. That's what he does efficiently, and he's done it many, many times. Yeah, he's been finished before with the submission against Damian Maia. He's been knocked out in a record-breaking knockout finish by Jorge Masvidal. However you pronounce that name, leave it down in the comments section. Be appreciated. Just saying. But let's see what else is said on here. There's even a tweet by Chael Sonnen. He seems to be under the impression, Jake Paul, don't trust many in the media to spread the word. I was told Ben, then Dylan. Now, Askren is an MMA veteran, but boxing isn't his strong suit, just like I said. But he still thinks he's going to pick up an easy win against Paul. Now, I honestly believe he could, and here's why. Ben Askren has trained with many world-class athletes. Sometimes I slip on my words. I do apologize. I'll be better for next time. But he's trained with many people from the Duke Rufus camp. And I gotta say, that camp is filled with very, very top-tier athletes. There have been world champions that have come and gone through those doors, including Ben Askren. He's gone undefeated for what? I can't remember the exact number of wins he's had before the defeat against Jorge Masvidal, and Damian Maia, but he was racking him up. And cool, I guess that's all for that particular story. Now, that story was written by another Jorge, I'm assuming it's Jorge Alonso. Greatly appreciate for the story. You did awesome. Definitely like to keep up with these kind of events because, hey, it gives me something to talk about with you awesome, lovely, beautiful, and brutal subscribers. Now that that's over with, I do want to make some quick announcements. I'm very thrilled to say that soon I'm going to be making some ambassadorship deal. Fingers crossed that all comes into place. Watch out for the rebellion, just saying. Other announcements, I'm going to have some new interviews coming up pretty soon. Hopefully I have the Graceful Warrior Project. Hopefully I am graced with their presence because they are awesome people, and it would be very awesome to get more more context on their mission statements, but more importantly, just to be able to spread the word and gospel on that particular project. It's a very noble, very, very amazing project. Beautiful project. And then also, hopefully soon, going to be talking once again to Sensei Seth, not affiliated with Chat Combat this time, but it's going to be a RENZcast special for the new year. Fingers crossed yet again. These little guys, gotta keep them crossed. Just saying, you never know what's going to happen. But yes, thank you all for watching. Travel safely, rock on. But more importantly, it's the holidays. Treat your brothers and sisters with love, compassion, and remember, we're all going through a hard time 2020. Let's put our best foot forward to make 2021 a standout year. Drop politics. Let's all just be kind and amicable toward each other. I think that would be the best thing to do for 2021. Without further announcement, that's been the RENZcast. Thank you for watching. I'm hopping on my soapbox now. Travel safely. Muito obrigado. Travel safely. Peace.